Welcome once again to Maths with Esomnofu, and in this tutorial we are going to present a wonderful solution to this Maths Olympiad problem. So if today is your first time, please consider liking, subscribing to my YouTube channel so that you get notified anytime I drop a new post. We are expected to solve for the value of x in 5x minus 6 power 2 plus 10 minus 5x power 3 and is equals to what? 16. First, we can start by assigning values. So I can now say that let m be the term in this cubic expression to be 10 minus 5x. Okay, that's what I choose to be m. You can choose any variable. So then the item in the quadratic term should be 5x minus 6. We don't actually know the value, so we can leave it blank and try to form a way to make them the same. Just watch and see. So from that point, you know that we've chosen m to be this. Okay, so in terms of m, let's try to make this particular m to be in terms of 5x minus 6. So I can decide first by what? Since I have that 10 minus 5x is equals to m. So I can decide to subtract 10 from both sides. I can decide to multiply both sides by minus 1. So if I decide to multiply by minus 1, I'm multiplying both sides by minus 1. What do I have? I have it as minus 1 times 10 will give you minus 10. Minus 1 times 5 will give you plus 5x. And this is equals to minus m. Yeah. So you can now see we are getting closer to this. Then the next thing is to rearrange the term. So I can say that I have 5x minus 10 is equal to minus m. But our goal is to write this term to be in terms of m. So for me to get 5x minus 6 here, I can decide to add 4 to both sides. So I have it that 5x minus 10 plus 4 is equal to minus m plus 4. And that will give me that 5x minus 6 is equal to, I can decide to rearrange. I rearrange it in terms of what? 4 minus m, nothing changed. So I can now use this to be the value for what? For this particular term. So you can now see, we will now plug those values in the equation we have already. So instead of putting 5x minus 6, I will now put 4 minus m. So I will now have 4 minus m all squared, then plus, we've defined our m to be this. So we have it as plus m to the power of 3 is equal to 16. Good. On having this, we can now decide to expand the middle term bracket. So to expand the bracket, I'm just having 4 minus m into 4 minus m, then plus m cubed is equal to 16. Let's expand. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times minus m is minus 4m. 4 times, minus m times 4 is minus 4m. Minus m times m is plus m squared, then plus m cubed equal to 16. So the next thing we do is just to subtract 16 from both sides. So this can actually be 0 if I subtract 16 from both sides. So you can now see that minus 4m minus 4m is equals to, we'll rearrange starting with m cubed. We have it that m cubed, then plus m squared, then minus we have it as minus 8m is equal to 0. So on getting this, if you look at the terms we are having here, there is m here, there is m here, there is m here. So we can decide to factor out m. So if I factor out m, so I have it as m. When m divides m cubed, you are getting m squared. Then when m divide m squared, you are getting m. And when m divide minus 8m, we are getting minus 8, and this is equals to 0. Good. So on getting this, when two terms multiplies to get 0, one of them is 0 or both of them is 0. So we are going to try each case when m is 0. So we have it that m is equal to 0, or we say that m squared plus m minus 8 is equals to 0. Good. So the next thing we have to do is to find, this is first case of m being 0. So let's try to find this. So this is clearly a quadratic equation because the highest power of the unknown here is 2. So what will I have to do now? All I have to do is to use quadratic formula to solve it. Reason because is that this particular equation cannot be solved via factorization. So you can now see from quadratic equation, x is equals to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. A is the coefficient of the quadratic term is a, so a is equals to 1. Then the coefficient of the linear term is b, so b is what? Also 1. And the constant c is the last term, which is minus 8. So let's plug into the formula. So using m now to serve as the one we are looking for, so m will be equal to minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4 times our a is 1 and our c is minus 8, then divided by 2 times 1 because a is 1. So we have it that minus 1 plus or minus square root of, because of this minus, we are having minus, so 1 squared is 1, then plus minus 4 times 1 is minus 4, and minus 4 times 8 is plus 32. So we have it as 32 divided by 2. This will now be seen to be that we have it as minus 1 plus or minus square root of 32 will now be 33 because we are adding 1 divided by 2. So these are the values for m. So in general, we can say that m1 is equals to 0, m2, which is the second value because we have positive solutions here, is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 33 over 2. Then m3 is equals to minus 1 minus, this is 33 please, minus square root of 33 divided by 2. Good. So let's verify each term for the m. So remember, we defined our m initially. We defined our m to be equal to, well, look at where we defined our m. We defined m to be equal to 10 minus 5x. So basically, we recall that m is equals to 10 minus 5x. Good. So we are going to test the value of m for each of the following solutions we solved. So at m1, we have it that m is equals to 0. So we have that 10 minus 5x is equals to 0. To get the value of x, we subtract 10 from both sides. So if you subtract 10, minus 5x is equals to minus 10. To get the value of x, you divide by minus 5 and divide by minus 5. When you do so, you understand that x is equals to 2. So x is 2. Good. Then for the second one, which is our m2, we have that m is equals to minus 1 plus root 33 over 2. Okay, and this is equal to 10 minus 5x. Good. So to get the value of x, we simply cross and multiply. So if you cross and multiply, you have it that 2 times, we have it as 2 into 10 minus 5x, and this is equals to minus 1 plus root 33 over 2. 33 times 1, which is 33. So 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 5 is minus 5x minus 10x. And is equals to minus 1 plus root 33. Good. I have to do what? I have to subtract 20 from both sides. Minus 10x is equal to minus 1 plus root 33 minus 20. And this is now minus 10x is equal to minus minus, you have it as minus 21 plus root 33. Good. On getting this, we divide through by 10 and divide through by 10. If you divide through by minus 10, if you divide by minus 10, x is now equal to, this minus will affect this. We have it as 21 minus root 33 over 10. And this is the second value for x. Then for the third value, you have it at m3. We have it that minus 1 minus root 33 over 2. And this is equals to 10 minus 5x. Simply cross and multiply again. If you cross and multiply, you have it that 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times minus 5 is minus 10x. And that's equals to minus 1 minus root 33. So on getting this, you have it as minus 10x. We are minusing 20 from both sides. It will now affect this to be equal to minus 21, then minus root 33. Divide through by minus 10 and divide through by minus 10. If you do so, you see that x is equals to, everything changed to positive, 21 minus root 33 over plus root 33 over 10. And these are the possible values for what? X. Okay? If you found the video interesting, please like, comment, and share for more exciting math tips like this. See you in my next episode. Bye.